And away they go. Global Chief stood and missed the kick, lost at least 9 lengths. Cliffy Clavin began well. Pibe Doro's on the outside. Magnus the Good, Devo Mondo, they all pushing forward now. Magnus the Good spearheads the attack with 1200 to go. Is clear by 3 lengths to Devo Mondo racing in second. Pibe Doro's in third. Originators 4 wide in the green and pushing forward. They followed by Cliffy Clavin and the white cap on the rail. Then came behind that Missouri Flame, and then came behind that one American Eagle, a length back Yanaman Vatkan, 3 lengths back to Warrior's Edge on the fence. Then came Nuclear Power, and at the back end is Global Chief, got about 12-13 lengths to make up on the leader. They're down the straight now with 600 meters to go. Magnus the Good leads from in second. Originator the outside. Far side Devo Mondo, a little bit awkward on the rail. Then came behind that Pibe Doro further back in the field. Cliffy Clavin, Missouri Flame is in behind that, got 5 to go. But Pibe Doro with the advantage with 300 meters to go. Originators on the inside. Then came Cliffy Clavin, Missouri Flame got 2-3 lengths to make up and running on. But it's Pibe Doro with 150 to go. Cliffy Clavin is closing in. Originators on the inside, but it's Pibe Doro from Cliffy Clavin, and Pibe Doro's got it right today. Cliffy Clavin second, then Warrior's Edge. Missouri Flame was further back, then Originator. Here's your head on replay. Pibe Doro with the grey colours in the middle. Back on turf today. Got it right. Originators the inside. Cliffy Clavin in the white cap running on nicely. Missouri Flame just didn't kick on. But it is Pibe Doro, the winner of race 2. 3-7-2-5. Provisional result.
Welcome back, an opening leg of the place accumulator. I think most people would have survived the first leg. Zitzman Oosthuizen sent out for Glistian this afternoon, number 3, and that is Pibe Doro. So very well done to everybody involved. I must say that having a look at this horse's form, doesn't matter which surface it is, poly or turf, very versatile, and finally gets it right, like Zitz said, as he came upstairs as well. I've got Jan, he's collecting for Botti. Botti, you're going to get the 1,500 Rand. Thanks so much to World Sports Betting. Dankie Jan, there we go. Louis, let's get you in here with the microphone as well this afternoon. Nice to have Louis straight in the winner's box early on the day as well. And yeah, you'll be happy with that. The horse has been knocking on the door for quite some time.
Yeah, 100% finally happy. You know, it's been frustrating, this horse. I was upset when Zitzman took me off, by the way, because I ran 2 short heads and he took me off. And he got chowed. I was like, yeah, that's what happens when you take me off. Anyway,
the first thing that Zitz looks for is -4. The moment he sees -4, he puts somebody on, you see.
He thought Richard was better than me. That's not the case. But I'm saying I'm glad this was finally won. Last time I thought he was unlucky. He jumped slow and I had to take my medicine on a poly track. But I must say, mentally wise, and you know, he's racing better. You know, today after he had the cover up, he switched off beautifully. When I asked him to quicken up, it was there. You know, if he keeps improving like that, I think he might pick up another one, because you know his rating is quite low and he's a big boy. So I think he can still pick up a few more races. But I'm just glad the winner's out the way.
All right. Anything else from your side, Louis?
A tough day today.
Tough day.
Looks like Alan and Richard have a very good card, so we'll be trying to beat them the whole day. But Home Reef, I think he'll run a big race, and Zitzman seems to be quite positive with his filling that I'm riding in the last race also. But yeah, we are to give it on.
Yeah, well, both Nadine and I think Home Reef is the horse to beat. We're actually surprised it's not in the Algoa Cup next week, because it's a proper racehorse.
I just ride them. But yeah, just well done to Zitz and well done to Mr. Demata. Just grateful to be back on us again. And thank you to my sponsor, Spotting Post.
All right, Louis, thanks so much. Let's get the big man Zitz in. Stables come good in the last couple of weeks, and he's been in the winner's box on a few occasions. Now, he's a rugby man. You can see that by his size. But Zitz, do you know what Pibe Doro is?
Yes, I must say, before he runs out, at least today Louis really tried. No.
Do you know what it is? It's for Spanish for golden boy, which is Diego Maradona, soccer. And that's where Pibe Doro comes from. So for the soccer guys out there, I'm sure they would have known that by now. There's even a song that goes like that. And if you Google it, there's 3 things that come up. It tells you about Diego Maradona, it tells you about the song, and it tells you about a racehorse trainer based in Port Elizabeth that trains a racehorse by the name of Pibe. Or have a look on Google. I am mooi.
You're the man of history of what
we go.
But yeah, no, Louis rode a perfect race. And well done to Joe Glistian, the whole Glistian team, especially Joe. Big shout out to Matthew and SJ. You know, Matthew, we've been together there and Joe at the July this year. Brilliant people. So to all that is involved with Pibe, well done, boys. Finally, yeah, no, happy he got over the line now for a change, and I think he can only improve. I think last week when he got slow out on the poly and got bumped and had to sit second last, or basically last, and he ran to them. Normally he just stays on and finds something to beat him. And no, today I'm really positive about this run. I think there's more in the tank.
All right, now we heard what Louis had to say about Home Reef for the Cotson stable a bit later. Do you think George can handle that this afternoon?
Oh, George can handle a lot of things. You know, he won 3 races already now in the last 3 months, 6 races in the last 3 months, and he won 3 and a second. You know, George I think he's better on the grass. And yes, we got an extra 2 kilogram penalty with the conditions of today's race. A 2 kilogram penalty that is a lot of lengths we're giving to Home Reef. He beat us twice before. But we're in the game. We're going to take them on.
So if the guys that aren't going to banker, they need to add George.
Yeah, you need to add George.
All
you
right.
need to.
Thank you, Zed.
Thank you.
There we go. A little bit of info for you for your pick 6, which starts coming up in race 3.